Okay. Welcome to day 17. For those that don't know, 100 uploads in 100 days, 100 different videos tracking my progress in terms of we're optimistic out here. 100 days of transforming myself and as a result, my life around the basis of the theory that if you focus on one thing, everything else in your life starts to work for you and work towards you and start giving you what you need in terms of trying to chase that one thing. In my particular field, we're doing acting. So this is day 17. And this is just a check-in, basically. If you want to figure out what it is, go back through the channel and you'll see at the start of the series, it explains it a lot more back then. But in terms of where I am at the moment, my weight is still sitting at about 100 kilos at the moment. My diet hasn't been exactly the best, but that's okay. We are going to be pretty bloody ruthless from here on out. I'm not happy with how I am physically. I know from a performance perspective, I'm strong and I'm physically capable. But I don't feel my physical body reflects that, and it's having an effect on me. Whether I have body dysmorphia or not, I don't know. But I know that I look at myself in the mirror and I'm not proud, and I would like to be proud. We got to a place pretty close to that in around late January. We did pretty damn well. I was down into 88 kilos was my lightest. Now sitting at 100, which is it's a drastic turnaround. So we got to fix that. So we know that I'm capable of it. I went from 97 kilos in late November down to late January, which was 2 months later. I managed to drop from 97 to 88, so 9 kilos in 8 weeks. It's doable. We have to get down to 88 kilos. We got to lose 12 more, and we have around 82 days left. So 12 kilos, roughly 12 weeks. 70 days is 10 weeks. 77 is 11. So we're right on that brink. We'll have to maintain that same level of discipline to achieve the same results. It's doable because I've done it before. I know what it takes, and it's going to be rigorous. Where am I mentally today? I'm doing okay. As far as making the main thing, acting. I don't think I did that today. I definitely think I could have done more acting today than I did. I didn't do much at all. I was quote unquote busy. Yeah. I made a schedule in my head, and I didn't share it with anyone, that I would do about 4 hours of acting work today, and I didn't do it because other stuff, which needed doing, but didn't necessarily have a deadline on it. I allowed to take precedence over it. And that's the plain truth, and I can't do that. So that's definitely something that I'm going to be keeping my eye out moving forward. That is something that I think a lot of people do, and I have had a habit of doing, making other things more important, for one reason or another, because acting seems harder because there's a lot more stakes in it, because it's what I want to do with my life and I don't want to fuck it up. And the easiest way to not fuck up the thing you love doing most is by not doing it. So you can say, I didn't fail, but you didn't succeed either. But for whatever reason, that's how my brain works. It would rather hide from something that it cares a lot about out of fear of failing, and would rather a lack of failure and a lack of success rather than a mixture of failure and success. So that's something that we need to turn around. That's that's the death of life, really. Where am I at emotionally? I feel pretty blunt at the moment. I feel there's potentially a lot of emotions in me that have been bubbling underneath the surface, and I haven't been allowing myself to express them. And the worrying point is that I think I've done so much numbing with my emotions is that I don't realize all the time when I'm hiding them. So it takes a lot more work now to figure out what I'm actually feeling than it used to. And which is a little sad, because growing up, I used to see men all the time. I forget what it's called. Uh, the condition where you are unable to recognize your emotional state or unable to interpret your own feelings. And I don't know if that's what I have. But I feel some of my emotions have been repressed so deeply that I can't identify them. I can't see them. So I am doing a course that has been identified as well by my coach, and we'll be working through that. I have 82 days to see how we progress with that, and that is going to be a focal point. And I'm going to be working on it, allowing myself to open up again and to be emotional and to be receptive and to fail spectacularly and succeed greatly. I.e., give it my absolute everything, and whatever ends up happening is whatever ends up happening. That at least on my deathbed I can say I tried. Yeah, that's pretty much it today. I am looking to get to bed. It's time recording 9:20, which is a significant improvement. Hasn't been consistent yet, so let's keep an eye on that. My recording times have been up and down, which is a sign of a lack of schedule, lack of routine. Therefore, I am very susceptible to being derailed from my projects and my focuses. So I need to introduce routine. I did say that I would write up my schedule as well, which I have not done. So let's make that of the utmost importance. Schedule and everything else. All the other stuff that is important or that doesn't necessarily have a deadline, give it a place to be done so it doesn't interfere with your acting work. If I want a full-time career as an actor, I need to start acting like one. 40-hour week, which is very easy. 40-hour acting week to start with while I'm not getting paid. Then as I get paid and I can take off some of the weight from working in hospitality, etc., and in the jobs that get you by from week to week, then your 40-hour acting week can become 50 hours, and then 60 hours. Eventually, ideally, 80-hour acting week. Which sounds like a lot to some, but if you want to be the world's best, if you want to be one of a kind, you need to be doing something that no one else is doing. That's it. That's today's check-in, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for... I actually don't know what day it is. I could be very wrong, but you'll see. The upload will be there, and I'll see you tomorrow. We're doing well. Almost 3 weeks in without missing a single day, which is what we want. 100 uploads in 100 days. I'll see you guys at the end. Ciao.